Mm.
All right, guys, welcome to something a little bit different. Not too sure exactly what sort of route we're going to go down with this. It's more of a casual thing, just a bit of a session more than anything else. But yeah, I'm joined by my good friend Dean from Dean's Beer Reviews and my good
Hello.
friend Craig from Kent Beer Reviews.
Hello.
So before we get into it, how are you guys doing tonight?
Mighty fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of slightly recovering from last night. Had quite a few beers last night, so gonna crack open my first beer of the day, and
Very true.
probably make me feel a bit better.
It
How
might
was the
do.
dog?
Yeah, beer is the best medicine for too much beer.
Yeah,
But yeah, so tonight, as you can see by the title, we're going to be discussing all things Beer52's Can of the Year box, which, of course, we've all got. And yeah, I just thought, instead of just doing like a structure where we review maybe one or two beers, I thought whatever everyone wants to bring to the table, if they want to review a beer while we're doing this, feel free. If any of us are drinking the same beer, compare notes, or if any of the beers in the box we've drank in the past, it's just an excuse to have a few beers with mates more than anything else.
Mhm.
So what are you guys currently drinking then tonight?
Go on, Craig.
I'm just about to crack open this one from Tiny Rebel. Looks like Jif or whatever, but it's that kind of look. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. Is it Dutty? I don't know. Vermont Session IPA.
Yeah.
It's 4.2. That'll do me to start with. Let me see how we get on with that. I think you've had this one, haven't you, Peter?
Yeah, I've had this one. I still need to clean out the can because it fucking stinks. But
Nice.
yeah, I totally get where you're coming from with the sort of like aerial Purcell sort of look.
Yeah, it's weird.
Plus, to me, it's that sort of like a little bit of a piss take at putty
I don't know. Maybe.
with Dutty, because I don't know what Dutty means. I don't know if there's any significance to it. Because when I first thought it, I thought it actually said dirty.
Well,
Because
yeah.
it almost looks like they've joined the U of the R, but no, it's Dutty. And what do you think of it so far?
Well, the aroma's it's very citrusy, light. It's going to be light, obviously, the ABV. And it's, as it says, a session. A Vermont Session IPA. Bit of medium haze, I'd say, but yeah, what I was expecting, really. It's got more of a kind of a lighter aroma. It's not harsh. It's not that big tropical mango or nothing like that. It's more of a kind of a lemony, maybe some passion fruit, maybe a little bit of kind of peach, that kind of thing, but all kind of low key on the aroma anyway. Yeah.
And what are you drinking tonight, Dean? Excuse me.
I cracked open the 4 Pure Easy Peeler.
Mm.
And I fucking love it.
It's a great beer.
It's beautiful, yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
It's a nice beer.
Me and Craig were just chatting just before we went live, and he was saying about, you know, available in Waitrose. It's a cool beer then, yeah?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I've not. I've only heard of it kind of recently, but now in Waitrose. I'm just trying to see how much I paid for it.
Yeah, if that became a core beer, that's one that I'd pick up as soon as I saw it. And we were talking, me and Dean were talking about, we don't really pick up 6-packs or 4-packs of beers too often. But a beer like that, I'd happily pick up a couple of 4-packs when I saw it. There'd be no reason to leave it behind.
It's $1.99 a can in Waitrose. You just you pick up 5 of them, couldn't you? Have a Barbie or whatever.
Definitely.
Oh yeah,
perfect.
Tangerine and citrus, yeah. There's a lovely balance between the both, because it's not a complete orange overload, is it? You know, you do pick up that really nice, sweet, tangy, puckering tangerine, and then a nice little bit of citrus bitterness on the back end with it.
I mean, for the ABV, what, 4%? It's got quite a decent body to it, I thought.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not that kind of watery session.
No,
It's got a bit more going on than that. Which is good.
Lovely.
Yeah, I think that was my biggest problem with the Dutty, was it was just too thin.
It is thin.
It's just, you don't get the flavour of the hops, you just get the sort of like almost medicinal.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. It's not a fault at all by Tiny Rebel, it's just the style itself. Just every now and then you get a session IPA, and it's just too weak and doesn't carry that. Because on the nose, I remember it being really nice.
There's a slight dryness to it, that kind of earthy, piney thing. But yeah, the body is thin. It's not. I mean, Easy Peelu's a much better beer, I'd say, than this.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's still nice. You know, it's quaffable, but it's kind of a little bit forgettable though.
Yeah, it's one of those beers you wouldn't turn down if it was offered, but you wouldn't go out your way to try it again.
I mean, if you're getting into, say, IPA, it could be a good beer to go for. It's light, it's not too bitter, it's got the hints of that we want more. But if you're new to it, then this could be a gateway beer for getting into IPAs.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Maybe from a Pilsner or your favourite, a hoppy Pilsner, then this would be the next step, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Did you get that can in your box, Dean? Because
yes,
I saw the live stream, but
yeah, no, I got all what you've had. I mean, this is only my second beer from this box now. I was going to ask you two guys what at this precise moment in time, what's the standout beer for you two guys out of this box at the moment?
for me personally, there's 3 contenders so far, and that would be the Tonkoko Milk Stout, which is just for 4.3%.
Mm-hmm.
That's nearly as bold as some of the more imperial strength sort of stouts, and you get everything that it offers in it, and I just thought that was absolutely gorgeous. Then of course Easy Peeler, because it's a citrus IPA, and it's not watery, it's not weak, but at the same time it's not too in your face. Because as much as I love like citrus fruit infused beers, it can get a little bit too acidic if you drink too many.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. And then the Northern Monk Patrons Project 5.02, which me and Craig reviewed live, and that was
a beautiful beer.
Yeah.
I've got a full 40ml can of that, because when I was doing the video, I looked at the graphics and it threw me off a bit because it was in 330. But then I was reading, I thought, I'm sure I've had that, and then I looked at my little can stack here, and yeah, got a 440 of it. Did it ages ago. But
yeah, it's nice to catch up on this. I didn't get to try this one, so it's nice they're rebrewing some of these patrons projects, because you can't keep up with it. But if they rebrew it, it's like,
oh no,
I didn't go for that one, so I might get just a can or two.
Mm-hmm. And have they re-released it, or was it just for the box?
I think they've it could be just for the box. Who knows?
Because that ain't got a peel off on it, has it?
This one hasn't. I tried.
No.
I've got a funny idea. I don't know. I'm just a guess, but I reckon it's maybe been brewed just for the Beer52 sort of boxes, maybe.
That's it doesn't.
That's me.
Doesn't peel off. I know the other one, because I had the 5.01, It was the what's it? Striding Edge. I can't quite see it. That was in a 440. That's a peel off, I think. Yeah, it is. I assume the original Lucan you've got the 440 thing as peels off, but
yes,
that's a good beer though. I mean, I'm on my 5th of my 8 cans from the box. I think so far this is probably my least favourite one I'm drinking now. So far, again, what you just showed, the Northern Monk one, is very good. Obviously, Easy Peel is very good. I actually quite liked Nebula. I don't know if you've had that one, Peter, or not.
I did. I can't remember if I reviewed it or if we just drank it when we were live, or as it's written in the book, like
I had it last night.
Nubella, as it's written in the magazine.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Nubella.
It's
Good
worse
job
than me.
there, guys.
Worse than me.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a nice one.
Yeah. I am looking forward to that thing.
I think you'll really like that one.
I'll let it warm up a bit. I'll have it in a couple of beers' time.
Yeah. Because you actually reviewed that, didn't you, Dean? The Toncoco.
Yes, I did. I did a live jobber with Christoph. We did the Toncoco, and then we did the Imperial.
Yeah, I think the Imperial. Wow, that sounds...
fucking, both beers were fantastic. And going back to it again, that was the first beer that I had from the box. As soon as I finished trying to do the live stream of the unboxing, that was the first beer I opened, because I knew you guys had done that, and I knew I'd done it, and I so wanted to try it again, because it was, for some strange reason, it was a balls ache to get hold of, because I know me and Christoph, well, he ordered his beers for me beerer, and I got pissed about with my delivery, so I gave up with him in the end and got a refund, and I managed to order the Imperial and the milk from Left Field Beers out of Birmingham, and I got a couple of others just to bulk it up a bit.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I've not had a beer from Brewdog, so I think that'd be my first beer from them. So, yeah,
that was definitely my first beer from them.
I've seen them around. It's just, it's like you just don't. You got those and blah blah blah, and then there's this, and then you buy that, and you just never get around to it, really.
Yeah.
So this is what I like about this kind of box. Here you go. It said, I've been seeing that around and I've never bought it, and it's in the box, so I'm going to drink it now, kind of thing. So, kind of helps you along with some of these beers you'd probably swerve for something else.
No, fair play on that one, because I think we're all guilty of doing that, aren't we? Where we've seen a beer and thought, it'll keep. And now you get a monthly subscription, and them beers are in there. You've got to have them, haven't you? Because they're there. So yeah, it's pretty cool, really.
Yeah, I'm really pleasantly surprised with the box overall this month. I mean, I enjoyed the last box as well, which was all beers brewed by Beer52. I just like the idea that it was experimenting with different hops, and not just, we tried to brew a beer with this hop, but they sort of did different sort of things within the beers themselves. Let's say we're going to do 2 beers the same, but with just different strains of the same hop. And then you've got like very basic, this is a specific style, this is how it's classically brewed, and we're going to brew it the same way. But this box, I like it when they do the mixed 6-packs. 6-packs. When they do the mixed boxes, because it's like you say, you see all of these beers on the shelves, whether it's a supermarket or bottle shop or online, and you just don't really, for no reason whatsoever, you don't bother with them.
You don't. Just
safety net beers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they're in a supermarket, whether it be Tesco or Waitrose or whatever, you just know that they'll be there next week. They'll be there the week after because that's just how it is. I'm just going to grab another beer.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, look at a beer like Young's Chocolate Stout.
It's weird. Impossible beer.
It's almost rarer than Rocking Horse shit. It's just...
Oh, God. I didn't want to do that down people's ears. Randomly burping all day. It's kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, I've been like that.
I'm burping from last night's little session. Did you
have anything after we finished, or did you just go straight? Yeah,
I passed out halfway to the bedroom, kind of thing.
Fucking hell! Yeah, that was. I was only expecting to have that German like Stein that I bought from Lidl, but then I ended up drinking.
I can't even remember.
Oh, yeah, that was an interesting night.
And I'm definitely not watching it back either. So
yeah,
I never do because it's just
no. I like watching other people's streams.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
I can't watch myself on the stream.
If I'm on it, no, I'll forget about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay if I appear very briefly in someone else's video, but no. It's bad enough when I do the occasional editing, having to watch myself. But yeah,
that's why I leave all the mistakes in because I don't watch them back. I can't.
Yeah, it's just so much easier. I think I've become a little bit desensitized because I've been doing YouTube for nearly 8 years now, or something like that. Different.
Things. Yeah.
But yeah, I still struggle seeing if I've not filmed it myself. I take issue when I have playback, because when I'm setting up a camera and filming myself, not that I'm putting effort into it like to make myself presentable or anything like that, but I know that what I've filmed I've been comfortable with.
Yeah.
But all it takes is for you to just be in frame at the wrong angle from someone else filming you, like where you could see chin or whatever. It's like, no, God, Jesus.
Yeah.
But,
that's why I grew a beard. You can't see them all.
I tried to. I mean, it does help slightly, but just makes you look scruffier than I already am. But yeah, just finished the Fram Boozy from Tiny Rebel.
That's nice.
Which was really nice. I mean, as much as I like sour beers, I'm more of a Goes or a like Berliner Weisse. So these sort of framboise, I don't know if that's even how you say it. That style, it really nice, solidly brewed, a little bit unremarkable, but I still gave it like an 8.5 out of 10 because it's one that I would drink again plenty of times.
I had that on tap. I didn't get it in this box. That can, because I only got 8 of the 12 thing. Mm-hmm. But I've had that on tap before, not long ago, a couple of months ago, and I was quite impressed with it.
Yeah, it's just, it suffers from that bready, yeasty, overbrewed tea character that I do get a lot from beers from that part of Europe, like France, Belgium. But yeah, really nice and perfect for the weather we've had today, I'd say.
Yeah, great beer. Refreshing, crisp.
And then I'm going to be moving on to the Triple H from Brew New York.
That's going to be my next beer.
Looking forward to trying that one. So what did you just open, Dean?
I just went for the Northern Monk Patrons Project one. Seeing as we were talking about it, I thought I'll go for that one.
It's a lush beer.
It's beautiful.
It's better than I don't know if you got the Fallon Brewing, the Choo Choo or not. Did you get that one or Dean?
Yes, I did. Caramel Choo Choo. Yeah, I watched you guys review that. Yeah. You enjoyed it, didn't you? But I don't think you were sort of bowled over by it.
It was better the first time I had this beer. It was only a couple of years ago, but I had it on draft, and that was pretty banging. That was. But yeah, the can was. I think it could be my palate. It might have changed a little bit.
I might have that one after this one, actually.
Who knows?
Oh, that smells good.
What's this? The
This is the Triple H. It's got that sort of smell. I don't know if you guys get this, but when you smell a beer, and it reminds you of when you were first getting into like craft beer.
yeah.
It just reminds you of like going into pubs and trying like an IPA on tap when I was getting into it. Just I don't know. It's strange to describe, but it's just reminded me of like that hop overload
Yeah.
that you get. But I've smelt much hoppier beers.
Mm. I mean, when I first started getting into craft beers, I used to drink at home because it was pretty much there was no, apart from say the bottle shop in Margate, which is they had in Margate in Canterbury, which unfortunately they had a fire there last night.
Oh God.
But it doesn't sound like it's not burnt down or nothing, but they had I think a little fire in the building, so it's like, oh, so they're going to be shut for a few days. Apparently, that happened last night, so it's like, oh, hope they get themselves sorted out soon. What was I going to say? Yeah, apart from going there wasn't really anywhere else to get real hoppy beers or anything like that. About what, 4 or 5 years ago. And I'd done a lot of my drinking at home. There was no kind of pubs that were. This is before the Ravensgate opened and stuff. Like probably 2012, 2013 even. So a bit longer ago, really. That's when I first come into contact with Colonel and Beavertown in bottles and weird beard and stuff like that. And I remember spending about 20 quid or 25 quid on beer, and it scared me. I thought, man, I've spent so much on beer, and now it's like, yeah, whatever. It's funny how over time you adjust your thought processes. But
I was so tight when it came to buying craft beer when I first started. It was always like anything under £3, I'm instantly going to go for.
Yeah.
Then like that £3 to £6, you're like,
I've
pick it up.
I've just spent a fiver on a beer. Oh my word!
Pick
It's
it up,
like
walk
now,
around with it, and they're like, no, I can't justify it. And then you see like these £8 to £10 plus. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. But the thing is, you're going to enjoy it now, so it kind of cushions the blow. Whereas back then, it was, I might have bought this beer that's a fiver, and I might not like it. So that's an expensive beer if you don't like it, kind of thing. Now I'm just like, yeah, I'll drink it anyway.
Yeah, if I'm not the biggest fan, it's got to take a lot for me to think, no, this is going.
But I wasn't an alky then, so that could have
plays a part.
Yeah, it does play a part, I think.
I don't know if there's something wrong with this can, but this is very, very herbal.
Oh, right. Okay. What's the batch? Is it 201?
Let me see.
19th of September of 2018.
Yeah, 19th of September. Yeah.
Batch 101, 201 to 101.
It's very green, but not like that harsh green character like some of these New England style IPAs get when they're a bit too young. It's just...
Oh, you can see the colour. It's quite orangey, isn't it? Dark orange.
Yeah, it's very dark. No, it is significantly dark orange compared to others that I've had. Not much carbonation either.
Is it very bitter?
Yeah, it does have a strong bitterness.
Yeah.
It's like it's got like West Coast sort of resiny characters.
Oh, I like that.
It's not really too flavorful though. It's just quite bitter. Dull.
Yeah. It's like I had another beer from 4 Pure last night on a tap takeover. They're Shapeshifter. I had it on tap, and it was that's that kind of West Coast marmalade, sticky kind of bready malt thing going on, and then with all the other things. I really enjoy. I always enjoy a beer when I get one like that. It's just hits the spot for me more these days because it's all this, like I say, this craze of the haze. So
yeah, that's true. But as it stands, I think this Triple H is my least enjoyable beer.
Oh, okay.
What from the box so far?
Oh, out of all of them you've had.
Yeah, and I've only got the Yokai. I don't know how to pronounce that at all. We need James.
I've got it downstairs. And the others are cooling, but I'll probably just drink them during the evening. But so yeah. Went and bought a few bits and bobs. Talking as we're on the can theme. I picked up Fuller's London Pride Unfiltered in a can as well. So that'd be interesting just to see what that's about.
Is that free?
Yeah. That was how much was that? Where is it? $1.99 as well.
That's all right.
Oh, nice. Where'd you get that from?
Wait, I've just done a little shop. I got Easy Peeler. I got a couple of cans of Beavertown Lupaloid. £2.40 a can. I've got Little Creatures Pale Ale. That was £1.67. I bought a 4-pack of Elvis Juice cans. And that's it. I got the Nebula again as well, and yeah, that was it. Just come to under 20 quid. It's not bad.
Yeah, you can't complain at that.
Really, it's good.
Yeah, I do miss making those sort of like supermarket hauls.
I don't do them often. That's the first one I've done for a while, but
I think my last big one was from Booths before Christmas. Right. When I got the vintage ale. It was like almost to a point where I needed a second basket because I was just yep. No. Yeah, okay.
I just picked up. I picked up 10 cans and it's come under 20 quid.
You can't knock it.
No, you can't.
That's bloody ridiculous.
Easy Peeler and Lupaloid win it over for me, and the others bonuses. You know.
They've got other cans. They got 3 cans of in Union and Union.
Okay, yeah.
You got the glass, haven't you?
Daft Ice.
They got the black lager, I think.
That's absolutely. That's one of the best Dunkel beers.
Yeah, they've got that. They've got
I've never had that.
I can't. I'll tell you the colours rather than what the bloody beers are. I can't remember, but they got the orange one, the yellow one, and the black one. Yeah, they got them 3.
Pale ale. Sunday's a pale ale. Steph Ice is the yellow one, and then the white one's unfiltered. And I think I've had the black one in a bottle.
Yeah, I've had that in a bottle in a 500 ml.
Yeah. They got 4 Pure Shapeshifter in can, along with the Easy Peeler. They got like neck oil, Gamma Ray, and Lupaloid from Beavertown. Just racking my brain. It's like, what?
Yeah, I've still yet to try Lupaloid.
Yeah, I've got a couple of cans. That's good. I've had it probably about a dozen times, meaning to review it and never just review it. Just crack it open on the hangout and I'll get it again. But I didn't pay £2.40 a can for it though. I think I paid more like £3.50, 4 quid for it. But I was still buying them. Like, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, once you found a beer like that, you just advertise. It's one like with Elvis Juice. It's one of those ones where there's no excuse for me not to pick it up, even if I'm not in the mood for a beer that night. Chances are, if the 4-pack's there, I'm like, just put it in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they got it in Waitrose, Sainsbury's. I think they got it in the Tesco's as well. But I haven't got it in my local Asda. I don't even know what I'm talking about. What beer are we talking about?
Elvis Juice, I think we were talking about.
That's the one, yeah. So it's the other side of town. I mean, it's about a quarter of an hour walk to my Waitrose, so it's not too bad. But my local Asda, the close one, hasn't got that. I think it's more. I think they might have it in bottles. I was going to pick up a bottle as well just to compare. from a can from a bottle, but can't be bothered to go back out now.
Fair play to Waitrose though for stocking them sort of beers.
Really good, mate. It's amazing. I just hope the quality keeps the same. That's my only little concern.
Well, we'll end up going down the vocation road again, won't we? Because you know, a lot of people said that life and death and all that. You know.
Yeah. Perhaps it's just my palate. I don't know, but and I've even had 1 or 2 cans from Northern Monk before from M&S that have been not sure about that. And that was a couple of years ago, or was it last year? Might have been last year. I picked a can of that. They're the blue one that they do, Northern Monk, the Session IPA. Can't remember what it's called.
Oh,
New
it's
World.
not.
Is it New
It's
World?
not Heaven. Yeah, New World. And I think they've got Heaven in supermarkets as well.
I haven't seen Heaven.
I've seen that
Which I think is
4 packs.
That's a green can, isn't it? Heaven. I can't remember.
I don't think so, but whatever. And it was a little bit tinny. So
yeah,
that's my only slight concern is like, please keep the levels moving.
Yeah, I think if it's going into supermarkets like Waitrose and stuff like that, you don't really need to worry too much.
No.
But when it's getting a bit more en masse, sort of like to the Asdas and the Tesco's,
and
like Morrison's, that's...
I know how they store some of their beers. I've been an ex-employee, so it's like sometimes I'll dump that pallet out in the yard for a while. We've got no room in here at the moment, kind of thing. It's like, so I kind of know what goes on.
Yeah.
Within the actual shop, and who knows what happens in the warehouse where they put
it. That's the thing with beers. Like, it always comes back to Elvis juice with me. But that's the thing about Elvis juice. Doesn't matter if it's in the bottle or the can, because they've obviously replaced quite a bit of the hop amount with the actual grapefruit juice. You don't really feel it too much. Yeah. But let's say something like Punk or Dead Pony, which is just pure hops
based,
then you'll have a batch down. It's like, Jesus, what is... Even if it's like fresh 2 weeks prior, because of the way the bigger supermarkets would have stocked it before it went on the shelves, you definitely taste the difference. But Elvis juice, they don't need to rely on the hop profile. It's all about that incorporation of actual grapefruit juice.
Yeah, no, it's a decent. I think it's along with, say, Jet Black Heart. I think that, you know, in their styles, I think they're their best 2 core range beers for me.
Yeah. And keeping on the can theme, Jet Black Heart is available widely in cans now, which I'm
I've not seen them yet.
Very excited for.
I get it in bottles, but not in cans yet. It could be, but maybe I just haven't seen it. It could be in Morrison's, maybe, which I don't get too often.
I got it when it first come out, but I think it was a prototype version of the. If you can see that or not. Beautiful. I'd go with Elvis Juice, Jet Black Heart, and maybe throw in Kingpin out of my favourite beers out of that brewery.
I've had Kingpin. I mean, I've probably had This Is Lager, which is almost certainly Kingpin. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's just they changed the name to
Lager 77. I think was before This Is Lager.
Right. See,
I think it was called Lager 77.
Yeah, I don't.
And then it went This Is Lager, and then Kingpin. It's all the same. It's just different names on it, just to dress it up a bit more.
So there's plenty of cans available now. It's just it's amazing how quickly it's changed in the last, say, 4 or 5 years. It's from having the odd can to a whole shelf full of cans in the UK supermarkets now. It's like, wow, really?
I mean, you're even seeing the bigger real ale breweries going into canning. Like Dean was telling before, Badger are now doing the multi-pack cans in 330s.
That's good because their beer's in bloody glass bottles, so that'll be a better way to drink it.
Yeah. Heavily lager, is it? I think Danny and Christoph reviewed that in bomber form. There's 6 packs of that about. A Belgian lager. But again, it's £6-7 a 6-pack, and I was saying to Peter before, I'd like to try it, but I just don't want to buy 6 fucking cans of it. I want to, if you can sell a single can of Flying Dog Easy IPA on the shelves, why can't you just sell 1 can of that and bang it out for $1.25 a can or something?
Yeah, you don't. Unless you really like the beer, then but 6. It's a risk, isn't it? You buy a 6-pack, you don't like the first one. So I've got 5 left.
And again, I was reiterating what I was saying to Peter. What market are they trying to tap into with these sort of devious lagers, shall we say? Because Mr. Macro that buys his 24 case of Stella or Carlin, he's buying it because it's value for money, not taste. Yeah. He's not going to be interested in them sort of beers, is he? 6 cans for £6. He's going to think, fuck that. And then us sort of guys are going to look at it the other side of the fence, aren't we? And think, what the hell's all this about?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't remember. I don't even know how much a crate of beer costs these days. Don't ever. I always just walk straight past.
Yeah.
There used to be something crazy like free cases for like 20 odd quid or something, wasn't it? I think it was 18 packs, maybe. I don't know.
I remember.
I
remember 20 quid. You get 3 crates of 12 cans for 20 quid. That was just going back. It's probably not now.
Yeah.
We used to get.
I think they've downsized it a bit now.
Yeah, we used to get pallets and pallets of that Foster's in and stuff, and it was used to stick them at the end of an aisle kind of thing at Christmas time. It's just like fucking pile it up.
God, the amount of shitty lager that's sold at Christmas alone.
Yeah, we just pile it high.
Yeah, like 2 for £16 on our 20 packs. It's like fucking hell.
Yeah, that was one of Tesco's old slogans before I was with them. Pack it stack it high and sell it cheap. Yeah, that's pretty much. So you're picking up 36 cans for 20 quid.
They're running at a loss, aren't they? I think, and they openly admit that all their alcohol sales at that time, it was running at a loss. But it was a case of like you just stack them up and bang them out for peanuts,
I mean, but that was probably going back 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You probably can't get that deal now, but just being in the supermarket like every day working and stuff, you just remember certain things. No, that's cheap.
I think it's 2 for 16 or 2 for 18, but I think they're just like 10 packs or 12.
Yeah, they've reduced like the size of the bottles and stuff. I mean, was it Stella Artois? Like 274 milliliter bottles in a 10. It's like,
what is that?
Yeah.
Plus, I suppose with the Christmas sort of era, it's a perfect way to get rid of stock that's been there for like months.
Yeah.
So
well, they buy it in bulk, so they just get it all shipped in or whatever, and it's like sell a ton of it, which is fine. If you like it, great.
Yeah, fair play.
Oh yeah, if that's your thing, you're gonna have a hell of a time when it comes to, even if it's like a World Cup.
Exactly. I mean, that all depends on how far England get to what they sell. And then within about 8 days, then it's all fucking reduced to clear all the England shit, and beer's back up to normal prices. And I mean, the supermarkets want England to do well because they're going to sell more shit, barbecue, food, and all this sort of nonsense. And they really do sell a lot of stuff if England do well. So they want them to go all the way, but we're not. It's just not going to happen.
No, definitely.
I think for the safety of the fans, you hope that they go out in the group stage, really. But there you go.
Yeah, for the liver.
Well, the liver and their own safety in Russia as well. You know, might do them a favour going out early. Might save a few lives. Who knows?
I'd walk around with a Baltica in my hand and just gibbering away to myself. I'd be all right.
Yeah, definitely. Just try and blend in as much as possible.
Get the old the hats that they wear.
Yeah, and tracksuits.
We have no comments. Do you want me to read them?
Yeah, you can read all of those. No comments. I thought my stream was not that I get loads of comments anyway, but I could quite surprised that there's 3 viewers, but there's no comments, which is a little bit odd.
It's okay. Not too bad.
Because I'm on.
No, it's just early on. It's a Saturday. It's a nice day.
It's really nice. So people are
doing their barbecues or whatever, doing dinner or whatever.
I've only just found out that we've thrown our barbecue away, so I'm like, fuck.
Superb.
And there's nowhere nearby selling like those disposable ones because I'm rarely in the mood.
They're
sit outside.
Must have a supermarket sell them.
But that's a 20-30 minute walk.
Oh, right.
Have another beer, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I'm just going to swill this glass out. It's leaving not a very nice aftertaste, that first beer.
What, the Dutty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about this Triple H. It just doesn't taste right to me.
I'm going to have that now.
I'll be interested to hear what you say about that because it just doesn't.
Got my hop juice, my hop water is
hot water.
As you would say.
Dry hop water. That'd be.
Yeah, I'll go for this Q2. I'll give that a bash now.
Yeah, it's a decent beer.
Yeah.
See what you think if you've not had it before. But yeah, double dry hot water. Yeah, nice.
The classic hoppy non-alcoholic beverage.
It's a bit thin, as Paul would say.
But sticking with the can theme, one brewery that I've never tried, but were for me a really big champion of solely brewing for cans was Moore Brewing Company.
More, yeah.
I had quite a few of their cans, but I've not had one for a while. I've done about 15 odd reviews of their beers.
Because I'm not too sure when they came about, but they could have been doing that before even Beavertown were.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Are they out of Bristol way, are they?
Yeah. I think so. I'm pretty sure that way, yeah.
I think I've had a couple of beers from them, but I don't see them about anymore, to be honest.
No, I've never had any of the beers, and I've not even seen them online, I don't think. Might be on like Honest Brew.
I know they're generally on. I don't think they could be on Honest Brew. I'm not sure. They're generally on like Ales by Mail.
Ales by Mail.
I think. I'm just trying to remember how many reviews of them I've done. Quite a few, I think. And then I stopped. I haven't had one of them for a while. I haven't had their stout yet. I know that. Let's have a look.
Because I do remember you reviewing a lot. You always got a lot of them in that the beer box you used to get from. What was that? It was a bottle shop near to you, Craig, that used to always get the like beer mail sort of thing every month.
It was before the Ravensgate, when it first opened, they done a lot of the More Beer range, and we used to get like a monthly box you used to pay for, and that was good. They don't do that now. It's changed, and they shut down for about 5 months, and they reopened again. I've done 15 reviews of their beers, quite a few, but I think the last one I had was Claudia. is. I don't know what style of beer it is. It's not going to let me. But yeah, quite a few. Nice beers. I think one of the best beers I've had from them is Hoppiness. That's good.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever drank a single more beer before.
I'll see if I've got any cans.
Because I just don't see them.
Yeah, I've got one can up there.
That sort of neck of the woods, though, they've got a pretty good contingency of brewers around that sort of area, haven't they? They've got a pretty decent batch.
I think the brewer there is. I think he's American. I can't, for the life of me, know his name or remember his name, but I think he is. He moved over here from America. But yeah, good brewery. We've got a tap takeover, funnily enough, in the next few months. I think it's September, possibly. Not sure.
Is that with more?
Yeah.
I've done two. Bloody hell, March 2016, January 2016. Smoky Horizon and So Hop Session Pale.
Yeah, I've had the So Hop, Nor Hop. There's a lot. I haven't had the stout. I can get the stout. They used to have it in cans over Margate Bottle Shop fridge there. Just never got around to it. So I felt I was reviewing a lot of their beers. You know, like not every other review, but I don't review quite as much now. But I've still got quite a few to sort out. But yeah, I think I was doing the same breweries beers quite regularly, and I was like, I've got to stop.
You fall into a habit of doing that, though, don't you? It's like a comfort zone sort of thing.
I used to do a lot of Cloudwater, but now they've got even more cans. I'm like, nah. I mean, they're great beers, but nah. Sometimes.
Yeah, Cloudwater, again, another brewery known for canning. But the Cloudwater, to me, as much as I've enjoyed every beer that I've had, I feel no pressure to go out my way to pick up a can of their beer.
Before they started canning, I felt a bit more of the pressure, but it was a little bit more manageable then.
Yeah, they weren't boiling them out as much.
Exactly. I started with the V series and kind of, I've got that kind of collecting thing, which is sad, but yeah, it's when they started canning, they stopped the V series. I thought, right, and then canning went bloody crazy.
Yeah,
I was like, you can't keep up with this. You could have your channel dedicated to one brewery, literally one review a day. It's at that point, I think.
I mean, I've got to say, from an artwork standpoint, I think I prefer the bottles from Cloudwater. But I completely understand, especially with the constant stream of hop-forward beers coming out of Cloudwater, why they would opt for cans. But I don't know, I just love... See, that's the thing, as much as I love canned beer for the sort of like conditioning and quality, it's so much nicer having a bottle of beer for me personally.
I mean, it's more expensive to produce in a can. I had this conversation with a brewer yesterday, and he said it's much more expensive and things could go wrong, a lot more chance kind of thing, and the actual canning line's really, really expensive and it's massive as well.
And see, that's why I've got respect for like these breweries that just come out of nowhere, who are starting off in cans, and it's like you're taking an even bigger risk by starting off brewing in cans
straight
as
into
opposed,
cans.
But of course,
they're absorbing the cost, aren't they?
And
hoping that the beer sort of like covers that on sales. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, a lot of these small brewers. Fucking this one here, bloody out of Wales.
What's it? What's the name of that brewery? I've probably heard of the brewery. But
It's Temby Brewing Company.
heard of them, yeah.
Tempe Brewing Company. Oh,
They're
Yeah.
canning.
oh bless.
They're canning. Wow.
They're canning, yeah. Spiced Imperial Stout. It's pretty good, I think, from what I recall.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And see, it's like the trend now with the cans is to have that like the sticker on the can as opposed to like a full wrap.
Mm.
Where it looks rust. It almost looks like it's just someone sat in a room. They've canned something and just very quickly put it on. But it's become like a look of cans now. And like you've shown that Brewdog, the Jet Black Heart prototype.
That's just a circular sticker, and that's it.
Yeah, it's just a sticker put on a can, and it's
crazy.
I don't know. It's fascinating. So I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't care what if the beer comes in a bomber, a can, wooden cask, or a bottle. If the beer tastes good to me, I'm going to be happy. But I'd like to somehow like preserve like artwork like that, but I can't because it's directly on the can. Or then you get sort of like the Mikella sort of cans, which have been like sort of shrink wrapped to the can. So you can take them off, but they'll always have that sort of like warping. So
that was yesterday. That was yesterday, warping.
I actually really like these sorts of cans where you can peel the label straight off really easily. And you can just stick it to something. So like it's become this like weird thing where the artwork is becoming more than just the artwork for the beer. Like you get into a point now where cans specifically with the Patrons project, they're always designed. They've got someone outside of the brewery,
artists for a certain brewery,
and because the cans are lightweight, it's so much easier to like package. It makes it lighter in general, so it's a great way to showcase the art, and you preserve the beer a little bit better as well. But I still like a good bottle, like just to hold a really nice like bottle of beer. There's something about it. I don't know.
Well, you'll have the pleasure of all these swing top jobbers, won't you, when you're over in the
swing top bottle. It's it's lovely. But just opened the yokai, which that's quite interesting. It's what I would imagine sake to taste like, because it's got that sort of slight grape-like quality, even though I think sake is just brewed specifically with rice as opposed to grapes.
Okay.
But it has that sort of like grape-like acidity to it. And then, I mean, you've got stuff like kelp seaweed, yuzu citrus, and Sichuan pepper in there as well.
What's that?
That's the yukai from Wild Beer Company. I mean, it even looks like a glass of wine.
That's clear. Is it clear?
But yeah, that's very, very clear.
Yeah.
That's really nice, actually.
I quite like the Nebula. That's the first can from them that I've had before. So I forgot to pick up Millionaire.
Oh, that's a lovely beer.
I got that in Waitrose as well. I forgot to pick that up. Oh well, I've got 10 cans, so come on.
Yeah, don't get greedy now, Craig.
Yeah, I know. I know. You don't need to buy them all, really. Them beers in the supermarket, I think they're generally going to be there for a while. So, but, I just thought I'd pick up a few bits. Not that I need anything, but yeah.
I don't know about this Choo Choo.
Yeah, it's a shame because it is a good beer, but
yeah, it doesn't really I think you got the better deal of it, having it on keg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
It's the
It's
only
not
beer
wow
I've had.
for me anyway.
Yeah, it's only beer I've had from the brewery, so I need to see what the other beers are like.
I'm not getting that salty aspect to it neither.
No. I mean, as a beer, it's all right. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not salted caramel.
It's not what it's saying it is. Yeah.
It's got those. I think we mentioned it. It's got those dessert qualities, but
sweetness wise, I'd go.
Yeah.
Sweetness wise, roasty. Yeah, I'm just not getting what it says on the tin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. I was looking forward to it, and I was like, yeah, okay then.
It's a bit thin as well, isn't it, for 6%?
Yeah,
it is thin.
I think that's why something like a milk stout is so much more beneficial than sometimes a higher ABV regular stout, because you add that lactose in and you could turn like a 3-4% ABV beer just into a bit of a bolder sort of body. But to be honest, I have found that I think it's the hoppier, paler beers that work better in cans as opposed to some of the darker beers.
Maybe. I mean, it's definitely better. I would say.
I mean, I'm not like saying that like a bottled stout is better than a canned stout, because you've still got that preservation. But I think canning benefits paler beers more, because paler beers can be subject to skunkiness. They can oxidize. I found a lot worse than an imperial stout, because I've never had a skunky stout before.
Exactly, yeah.
Because there's no like green hops to be like oxidized, or I'm not sure what the scientific is. So I don't know. It's
yeah. So I've got some of my 6th beer. I've got 2 left. I've got the I think the beer you're drinking, Peter, and this other brew. That's the only 2 I've got left now. So
we've got our first comment from our good pal Brett over at BD Beer Reviews. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers, Brett.
And yourself, Brett, my friend.
Seeing Harry soon, isn't he?
Yeah,
they're on Bender, aren't they? Yeah. When is that?
I'm not entirely sure. I think Harry might have mentioned it yesterday, but I can't remember.
Probably, I can't remember.
I can't remember shit from yesterday. Especially later in the evening, or shall I say the early morning. But that'd be good. So yeah, a couple of cans left. This beer, the Triple H, it's okay. And that's it. It's okay.
Yeah, I've got to say, though, with this Beer 52 box, I'm gutted that we didn't get Manscott Hop.
Yeah.
Even though I know I've drank it in Manchester, and I don't remember.
Moberly, yeah.
Yeah, Moberly.
Moberly, even. Yeah, okay. Just trying to remember what it was. Ouch.
Well, I think some of their beers are on Honest Brew now, aren't they? Or Beer Merchant.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that they are on there, but
I
quite like the look of the Shindigger ones. There's a coconut in a bluish type can, a coconut port or whatever it is. That looks lush.
Great, that is.
The iced, what's it called? Latte? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was gorgeous. That really carried that coffee flavour perfectly.
So that
in that beer.
That's a can. So
again, I think
Shindigger. Think of the crisps in this box.
I gave them away. Not.
I still have them.
In them straight away.
They're downstairs somewhere. I threw them on the table. Like,
The sweet potato crisps I've had before from Kettle Chips, and they were nice, but carrot and beetroot crisps, no.
The fucking dog wouldn't even eat them.
I mean, that's one thing I do like about this Beer52 service is it's not just the beers you get, but you do actually get.
Well, I just found that in that magazine.
So you've got a box yourself. That's awesome. That they're giving these.
No, I'll give that away. Yeah, it's the first time I've looked at the magazine.
Yeah, it's not a bad magazine actually. I do like the magazine, and I think once you've got a certain amount of points from the boxes, you actually get a book.
Huh. Yeah, so that's the. Let's crack on with some
crisp action. Yeah. I saw when I was in not Lidl, TK Maxx in the kitchen section and the food section. They actually had one of those like big share packs of the crisps that we got in Beer52's box. I was like, fucking hell.
Can't even open them.
Yeah, who's buying those?
Yeah, who is buying them?
Look at that. Me trying to open a bag of crisps, open it from the side.
But I think what was in the last one? Wasn't it like corn kernels?
Something like that.
They were nice.
I took a load of those up to Leeds through my rucksack and must have ate them when I was drunk at some point. Yeah, these look weird.
And I think the time before that it was Pitta crisps.
Pitta crisps.
What's this?
Yeah.
Just odd.
Are they actually flavoured with anything, or is it just?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Like flowers. This is beetroot, I think. I don't know.
And Brett says he's going to be with Harry on the 11th and the 12th.
Right.
And that he's on the cider at the moment. And he says, so sorry. And Dean, you burned her. I love calling. Burned her. I don't know if that's a mistype or just a localized insult.
Probably, yeah.
Don't know.
Fair dues. I know what that's from.
Oh, the review you did with
Yeah.
Harry. See, I wouldn't have done that review because I was pissed already, and this is just adding to the hangover tomorrow.
I was absolutely fucking lathered.
I'm going out tomorrow.
it was like that old ale that me and Paul reviewed.
Right.
It was just like it's that point. We're getting nothing from it. The more we drink, the worse we'll feel tomorrow. So let's just pour it away. And it wasn't a cheap beer either, by the way. It was like nearly 10 quid.
I think these things are going to make this beer taste a lot better, to be honest.
Have you opened the Triple H?
Oh yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah. It doesn't taste right, does it? It tastes like there could be a...
It's okay, but it's not wowing me at all.
I don't know, it just seems like there might be a fault with the can or my can that I had, but just not a pleasurable beer at all.
It's okay. It's just not much flavour.
No, it's very dull.
It's a bit lacking. It's got that initial flavour and it's nice and then gone.
No.
Nothing kind of lingers for me on that one. But I know the next beer is going to be good. So.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm overall, overall, I'm impressed with this month's box from Beer52.
Good.
And I think Beer52 are going in a really good direction with having the guy who used to brew for Partisan working with them now.
Right. Yeah.
Good pedigree, isn't it?
Yeah. You just have someone actually from the brewing industry, full stop.
Mm.
Uprooting from being a head brewer to work for the company, I think speaks volumes with what Beer52 could come up with, because I know they've not had the best reputation, especially if you go into places like the UK CBF, where that place just seems to be a place where everything bad about brewing, that's all they want to talk about, as opposed to showcasing good beer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy to ride out Beer52 for a few more boxes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah.
Just see how it pans out. Yeah.
I've got a code here. Do you mind if I put it out? I've got this
No.
one. This is the gold ticket, whatever that means. So if anyone's watching, there's a code. If you want to watch it back and pause it, there you go. And then register on beer52.com's website with that code. And you'll get a free case of beer with free postage and packing. So there you go. There it is again.
I wonder.
See if it works.
Yeah, first come, first serve, guys.
And let us know if you.
I send mine to Christoph.
if you get it, then let us know.
Yeah, I doubt anyone's actually used my one that I showed, but I still keep getting those emails from McKellar saying that people have used my referral link from those. So it's that's good. I'm sorted for some discount in McKellar if I need it, or if I can get someone just share them out with people.
What are the prices on that McKellar box?
I can't remember now. I think it's about 40 quid for the regular box, which is just the beer mail, and then about 60 for the Beer Geek box.
Do you get McKellar California beers in that?
I've had quite a few San Diego McKellar beers.
San Diego, so yeah.
Which have actually been the best McKellar beers that I've had, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not that I've had any bad beers from McKellar, but
yeah, I was looking on. What the hell was I looking at the other day? Oh, the McKellar shop. It's got a handful of San Diego. Sorry.
Bless you.
He spits out crisps everywhere. They've got a few cans on there. They've actually got an app now, believe it or not. McKellar.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm like, what's that? And then I got the McKellar Beer Celebration list on there, and that's another app.
Yeah, that's a festival that I'd love to go to.
I'd like to. It's a festival I'd love to go to and survive.
Yeah.
Because I think it would take me a long time to get over that.
Yeah, to be honest, just to go to Copenhagen full stop would be
amazing on its own.
I just want to go to War Pigs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
the food that you get from War Pigs. Oh my god!
It's my 40th next year, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if you wanna celebrate, then I'll happily join you in Copenhagen.
Oh, it's just things have got to happen drastically between now and then.
Yeah. See, this is where we have to become good friends with Mikkel.
Yeah. Yeah, fly us over, will you?
Yeah, come on, Mikkel. Come on. You can afford it.
I'll promote it because it needs promoting. Not. You know what I mean? Because no one knows where it is or what it is. Yeah. Nonsense. Everyone knows. if you're a beer geek, you've heard of the what's the M? I never remember the abbreviation. The MBC.
MBC.
See, yeah, I've got the app.
Yeah. Hang on, what is it? McKellar Beer Celebration Week. No. It's not called. I can't remember what it's called, but they do abbreviate it.
There's the app. You go through.
Yeah, just
some of the
breweries.
Yeah,
so fucking hell.
It's crazy.
And we've got a comment from Jason Brown. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing okay. He says, on the thatchers in the garden, losing the use of my legs. Can't think of a better way to spend a Saturday, to be honest.
Exactly. I mean, we're on the coast here, on the east coast, and there's an onshore wind. It's a bit cooler here. Well, it's still quite warm.
Yeah.
But there is a bit of a breeze. It's a bit nippy. So it's keeping the temperature down a bit here in the southeast. Them crisps are done.
So, what's your final verdict on the crisps, Craig? This is the important part of the show.
I just don't see the point in it, to be honest with you. But there you go. I think I've had the kettle ones before, and they're much better than that.
Oh, there's a classic, Dean.
No, just emptying the dregs from that choo-choo.
Okay.
Nebula, I'll go for that now.
Oh, right. Excellent. Yeah.
No, my daughter's just come back from. She's been shopping with her grandparents in Milton Keynes. She just had to see what she'd bought.
Yeah. How much it cost me?
40 quid, 2 fucking t-shirts.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. She likes them though, so that's good.
Well, yeah, she's happy.
That is a really intriguing beer.
What one?
The Saki Pale Ale.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah, my memory's shot at the moment. All these beers.
They're right about hazy, aren't they, on this one?
Oh, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
This is, yeah, not doing much for me. This one.
No, I think Triple H in my box anyway is the weakest.
Yeah, along with the Tiny Rebel beer, I think they're the two that are fairly forgettable, and the rest are. Future is a bit further ahead of them too.
Yeah,
they're probably the 3 least favourite I've had.
Did any of you get the Banyan?
No.
Get
it.
That's an interesting one.
I know there was only 2 dark beers in the 8 box, but I mean, there's clearly one winner there, isn't there, out of the 2 dark beers?
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt. This Nebula's not bad.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think we've just become so desensitized to that sort of style now, where you've just got to be shit if you don't brew it properly.
I didn't know about this. Breaking news: Alex Ferguson's just had a brain hemorrhage. He's had he had surgery for a brain hemorrhage and went very well. So I didn't even know.
Hell.
Jesus.
Yeah, shit.
Kept that or shush.
Yeah, I kept quiet.
Yeah.
Wow. Okie dokie. That's not good.
No, it's not good at all.
So yeah, yeah, I'm quite looking forward to ending this beer, finishing this beer.
Yeah, moving on to a proper beer.
Yeah, I think I'm about ready for the stout in a minute. So, yeah.
Sounds good to me. So I think we'll obviously continue offline.
Yep.
But I think it's at that point now. So, big question, and this is going to change the brewing industry completely. What is your can of the year from Beer52's box?
Well, I've still got 2 to go. So what I've had so far, I would probably say the Patrons project, and then a very close second with the Easy Peeler. Easy Peeler's up there for sure.
Yeah. And
But
how about you, Dean?
But I've got a funny feeling this. I've got a funny feeling this is going to be the beer.
Tom Cocoa Milk Stout for me, an Easy Peeler, just out of purely access for future revisits for that beer, knowing that it's available in Waitrose. That's them two.
Yeah, and same for me. It's a tie between these two. Absolutely fantastic beers from both sides of. Got a pale, you've got a dark. Easy to get hold of. And I would say it a lot of my reviews, but I'd happily buy those again.
Oh, for sure.
I would happily buy those again.
I'll definitely be going back to Easy Peeler.
Yeah, Easy Peeler. That's my summer beer. That is my summer beer sorted.
Good little summer session beer, that is.
I've
very impressive.
I've got another one chilling down at the moment downstairs, so I bought it again already.
How much do you say they were, Craig? $1.99.
Yep.
You
can't go wrong. Oh, Jesus.
Such a good price. Such a good price.
Yeah. So, just out of interest, before we end this stream, what would you say? And this is a big ask, and we're only in early May, but what has been the best canned beer that you've had this year so far?
I can't remember what I've had, to be honest.
Or are we just going to leave that till the end of the year? Because
for me, so far.
Which one? Sorry. Oh, that. I've not had that one.
Yeah.
I've had Putty, which is amazing.
Yeah. That would probably be my choice actually so far. Oh man, that can.
Twisted Barrel.
Right.
Twisted Barrel in Glasshouse, Beverly Crusher. Very impressed with that.
That is an amazing label.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to hopefully get hold of the latest Patrons project.
I honestly don't know I've had a lot of good beers this year.
Because if Rob praises a hazy IPA, that's going to be a damn good hazy IPA.
That is everywhere on Instagram at the moment, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to get one, but probably miss out, but it's okay. There's other beers.
Yeah, there is, and I'm very much looking forward to actually, because it's been one of the few years where I've actually had quite a lot of current beers.
You've had quite a few now, obviously, since you come back from Germany, where it's like can't get access to these beers. So plus side on that, obviously, is access to some of these like, what is this kind of beers, regularly and stuff. So that's good.
But I think overall, we're all impressed with this box from Beer52.
Not bad. The only thing I would say is that they're obviously doing it on a kind of a budget. If you look at the canned beer of the year overall, say in the UK, I'd probably maybe apart from the more mainstream, the Northern Monk, that might get in the conversation, but maybe Brew York, I don't know, but I don't think the rest would, to be honest with you. If you look at can of the year as a whole, with the breweries that are selected, I think there's other breweries like Verdant or Verdant, whatever you want to call it.
Poor choice of wordage for a can team for the month.
Yeah,
they could have just gone with like the canned, just a canned beer.
Yeah,
craft cans of this month. That would have sufficed, really.
Or just go down like the hashtag craft can or just something like that.
Yeah,
breweries like Magic Rock, Wylam, Daya. I mean, there's quite a few breweries that.
But then would they be able to do them sort of beers for 24 quid a case or whatever it is?
Oh god, no.
Not at
It'd
all.
never happen, would it? They'd be running at a loss.
No, I mean, you have to look at what the market they're aiming for. I guess it's more of kind of people new to craft beer. Then these are perfect for that.
Yeah.
And price point, of course, as well. They've got to keep it to a certain point.
I mean, even paying full price for this box, I'd be, I'm happy with what I've got for my money. And I mean, I got £10 off my box, but but if I was to pay full price for this, I'd be like, yeah, that's perfectly fine.
I mean, if you shopped around, you could probably get them possibly cheaper if you looked around.
I was trying to work it out in my head. I'd go. I mean, some of the beers, basing your synopsis on $1.99 for Easy Peeler. So say 8 beers, just over say £2 a can, 16 quid.
Yeah.
All right, then give or take some. Like the Northern Monk beer, say £3 a can.
Yeah.
You're still well under that £24, aren't you? All right, then you've got to factor in.
I would think so. It's going to be, but they've got to keep us. They've got to make a bit of money, of course. Which is fair dues. They've got a lot of people sub to them. Is that 50,000 people?
Oh yeah, they've got a pretty following. Yeah.
Yeah. If they can take a head brewer from a brewery and say, I will give you a job being our head of beer.
Yeah, that's good.
He's left an industry that he's trained for. God knows how much time and money he's invested in that for him to work with a beer subscription service. So they must have some sort of clout behind them.
Yeah, that's good. Fair play.
And I mean, look at that. They did a really cool sort of American box.
Yeah, the Kentucky.
The Kentucky box. And then they're doing South African box, which fair play to them. They're introducing a lot of beers. Well, hopefully, depends on what beers they get, to people who would probably not be able to access them.
Yeah, no, it's but yeah, you look at the market or what the beers there. It's definitely directed to people getting into craft beer or been into it for maybe a year, kind of audience. But if you generally picked can of the year box, say, I don't know, for a higher budget, then I wouldn't have thought that any of these beers would make it at all. And yeah, most of them are 440ml cans rather than the 330s, I would say. But yeah, not bad at all. Worth checking out. So use the link, and I guess you've got links down below, Peter, as well.
I'll put people's links. If you guys have referral links of your own, I'll put them in there as well. If you can give me those, just to it's all about sharing and caring. But I think that's all we can say about this. So basically, it's a thumbs up from us. Thumbs up about cans. I can definitely see the more plus sides to canning beers than there are negative sides. And the beers that we've received, pretty damn solid.
Nice, not bad at all.
So I'll quickly read.
Terry. Yeah. Sorry.
Got a final comment from our good friend Terry over at Terry's Quick Beer Reviews. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing okay. And he says, "Hello, guys. You can't end now. I've just joined you. LOL." But Terry, we will be back in a short while, where we've shifted from Beer52, and there'll be a nice little bit of Brewdog action. So all the elitists who didn't watch this stream definitely won't watch that next stream. But to those who will and who watched this and commented, thank you all. And of course, massive thank you to Dean and Craig for joining me. It was something a little bit different, a little bit casual.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
And
No research, just
just talking.
Just the beer.
Straight in raw.
Google's good for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm not too sure when the next stream will start, but keep your eyes peeled, and we'll be right back.
Cheers.
See you later, guys.